When Greenberg spoke about the lattice, he precisely described how every thought, every intention, transforms the very structure of reality. We are not merely perceiving the world. We are in constant dialogue with it, co-creating each moment through our consciousness. The words you are about to hear are not just concepts or empty theories. They are master keys designed to unlock the doors to your true potential. For far too long, you have walked through life blindfolded, believing that the ability to shape your reality existed somewhere outside of you. You have pleaded with the universe, begged the stars, and asked for permission to be who you truly are. But today, in this very moment, all of that changes. You have lived inside a room with the curtains closed, convinced that the dim light was your only reality. However, the truth is that all you need to do is reach out your hand and pull back those curtains to expand your perception of the world. The light has always been there, patiently waiting for you to remember your power to access it. This is the first step in your awakening, understanding that you do not need to beg for what already belongs to you by divine right. The difference between pleading and declaring does not lie solely in the words you use, but in the fundamental truth that resides within you. When you beg, you place yourself as a separate, lacking, and needy being. When you declare, you remember your true essence as a conscious creator of your reality. This is where we begin to dismantle the greatest illusion humanity has ever held, the belief in separation. You are not an isolated fragment in an indifferent universe. You are not a misplaced piece waiting to find its place. The universe is not outside of you, waiting to be convinced that you deserve your desires. This dual perspective has been the root of all suffering, of every limitation. The truth is much simpler and, at the same time, infinitely more powerful. You are the universe expressing itself in human form. Every experience you go through, every circumstance you face, every connection you establish is a direct reflection of your state of consciousness. It is not that the universe responds to your pleas. The universe is you, responding to your own vibration. Imagine a mirror when you look at yourself in it. Do you ask it to change your reflection? Do you beg it to show you a different version of yourself? Of course not. You intuitively understand that the only way to alter what you see in the mirror is to transform what the mirror is reflecting. Your reality operates in exactly the same way. You do not need to convince the universe to give you what you desire. You need to become the frequency of that which you long to experience. Vibration is not an abstract concept or a purely esoteric theory. It is a fundamental language of the universe. The frequency you emit at every moment through your thoughts, emotions, and, most importantly, your state of being. When you grasp this truth, you realize that words alone have no real power. You can repeat a positive affirmation 1,000 times, but if your vibrational frequency is aligned with lack, that is exactly what you will continue to manifest. Imagine someone who claims to desire abundance while constantly living in a state of worry about money. Their words express one thing, but their vibration communicates something entirely different. The key is not in wanting abundance, but in embodying the very frequency of prosperity. How does someone who lives in a state of fulfillment feel, breathe, and act? Not from pretense or self-deception, but from a deep and genuine certainty. To align yourself with the vibration of what you desire, you must practice the art of being before having. If you seek love, become the embodiment of love. Every time you declare with conviction, "Yes, I can," you are dismantling a part of the mental structure that has upheld your limitations. Do not underestimate the power of this statement. It is not just a simple phrase. It is an internal commitment, a direct command to your subconscious to start operating from a new program. But here comes the real challenge: maintaining that frequency even when reality has not yet reflected it. It is easy to feel powerful in a moment of inspiration, but the true master of their reality is the one who chooses to hold on to their certainty even in the midst of uncertainty. When life seems to challenge you, When external circumstances try to convince you that you cannot, instead of giving up, see it as a test. Do you truly believe in your power? Or do you only accept it when everything is going your way? This is where the difference is defined between those who merely wish and those who manifest. Manifestation does not happen at the moment you desire something. It happens the moment you become the embodiment of what you desire. It is not about waiting for reality to change so you can feel different, but about feeling different so that reality changes. Be aware that every thought, every emotion, every action you take is sending a signal to the universe. You cannot deceive your vibration. You cannot hide your true beliefs from it. You may repeat positive affirmations all day, but if deep inside you still feel doubt, fear, or lack, that is exactly what you will continue to reflect. This is why transformation does not happen externally first. It happens within you. When you look in the mirror and see yourself as the person who has already achieved what they desire, when you walk with the confidence of someone who knows their success is inevitable, when you speak with the certainty of someone who has no doubts about their worth, that is when the universe begins to respond accordingly. And this brings us to the most powerful principle of all, conscious surrender. Surrendering does not mean abandoning your dreams or settling for less than what you deserve. Surrendering means releasing the internal struggle, letting go of the idea that you must obtain something, and allowing what is already yours to come to you naturally. The universe does not respond to desperate need. It responds to calm certainty. When you release the anxiety of controlling every detail of the how, and when you create space for what you desire to manifest with an ease you never imagined. But to reach that point, you must trust. Trusting does not mean waiting passively. It means acting from the conviction that what you desire is already yours in essence. It means making decisions aligned with the version of yourself who has already achieved what you long for. Ask yourself, if you already had what you desire, how would you feel? How would you act? What thoughts would you have? Start living from that reality right now, and you will see everything around you begin to transform. Because true magic is not in waiting for the universe to give you something. True magic is in remembering that it has always been yours.